Hello, welcome to VEDO day 15, it looks like. That means we're pretty much halfway through. Yay! I'm still going strong on ideas, but some of my ideas for videos coming up require a lot of prep work, so I'm just putting them off because they're just longer videos. Excuse my voice, I don't know, my throat's getting kind of sore. I'm at my husband's parents' house right now, and actually right now my father-in-law has the boys for breakfast. Yay! So me and the baby are hanging out. He's playing in the other room. I can play. I thought I'd get a video in for the morning. Like I said, I'm slightly running out of short, easy video ideas. So I'm going to do this planning tag. And I think it's for planning to have your first baby, because the questions are kind of funny. I think they're funny, but so I'm going to do them. I'm going to try to get through them fast. The problem is there's like 23 questions, so it's hard to get through those videos fast, but I'm going to try. Number 1, will you find out the gender? We always find out the gender. We like finding out. Lately, I've been tossing around the idea of not finding out for future babies. I think that'd be fun, but Joel really likes to know, so I don't know. Number 2, will you use a pacifier? We always try to use a pacifier, and then the babies don't like them. I don't know, all 3 of my babies, they just spit them out right away, so the pacifier doesn't work for us. 3, do you have any nursery ideas? We do just like a chocolate brown and sage, and we've kept those colors for all 3 babies. 4, are you the first, middle, or last of your friends trying to conceive? Well, I'll do my small group at church. We were one of the last to have our first baby, and we were the first to have the 3rd pregnancy. So, yeah, all 3 have been very close together. And there's at least 8 couples in our small group. There's a lot. Number 5, will you get to use hand-me-downs? Yes, we will. We're both the youngest of 4, and our older siblings have boys, and so we get lots of hand-me-downs, and it's great. I literally do not buy much at all. I mean, most of the time, if I'm running out of something, or if I need something, I just have to dig through the boxes, and I can find them. Number 6, how close in age would you like your children? We plan to have Joel and Judah pretty close, maybe even closer than they were. They're 20 months apart, and then having a little break between the next 2. But then Luther came pretty quickly, so that was exciting. Let's see. Will you make your own baby food? I don't really, but I do a lot of bananas and avocado, and I mix that with cereal, so that's the majority of what they eat when we do baby food, and and that is made by me, I guess. But I typically buy the jars. Right now I haven't bought many jars because we're doing the baby-led weaning, and I usually just mash up whatever he was trying to eat. I just mash it up with a spoon and then add some cereal and then feed it to him. Although he's getting a little constipated lately, so I have had to buy some baby jars of prunes. Will you co-sleep? No. 9, will you use a stroller / believe in using a stroller? I am big on the strollers. When they get to the point where they can't be carried around the car seat anymore, or they're really heavy, 9 months, I always do the stroller. I probably switch them to the umbrella stroller at that point, because before that I usually do the snap and go, or I just carry around the seat. I love strollers. I don't like having to hold the baby everywhere I go. I like having a place to put them, and if they're quiet, just shove them in the corner, give them some toys while I deal with the other kids. It's really nice. And I do wear the carrier sometimes, but not very often. But I do have it in the car if I need it. Will you go back to work and stay at home? I'm a stay-at-home mom. 11, after a newborn infant, how long will you let your child cry before going to them? Oh, that's a good question. It depends. Most of the time I don't, I can see them on the video monitor, so I know if they're like in trouble or like, you know, if Luther's legs are stuck in between the crib slats or something, I'll go up and, you know, move him out. But most of the time he's crying because he's tired and he'll be asleep in 20 minutes. But if he cries for like an hour, like the other day, I was really tired. We got back, it was yesterday actually, we got back from church service and he slept in the car. And so when we put him down, we got back, he didn't want to sleep. So he literally cried for an hour while we slept. But he should have been fine. He should have just been playing with toys. So we let our kids cry for a while if, you know, if we need to get something done or sleep. How often will you bathe your child? This is funny too. We, especially when they're not doing baby food yet, we don't bathe that often at all, like every 2 weeks maybe more like every 3 weeks. So, I mean, they're just not getting that dirty, although mine kind of spit up a lot, so I probably should bathe more than that, but I don't. Everybody's always like, oh, they smell so good. They smell like a newborn baby. I'm like, I hope that's good. Do you do extended rear facing seat? We did that with Judah because he was small up until like 15 months, and then we switched it, turned it around because he was kind of getting cranky. Will you breastfeed? I breastfed all my kids. I love it, and I'm hoping to breastfeed this one at least 18 months. That would be great. When we introduce solids, I tried to wait until 6 months to introduce solids for Luther, but he was waking up in the middle of the night. I've talked about that before, so I did all 3 babies. I did solids around 5.5 months. Do you want a boy or a girl first? We wanted a boy first, and we got it. Do we have names picked out? Our names are Joel, Judah, and Luther. How many kids do you want? More than 3. Will you homeschool? Actually, this is interesting. We will, at least through preschool. I have a hard time thinking like further than that. So right now I know I'm going to be homeschooling Joel through preschool, and after that I'll probably continue to homeschool, but I have a hard time thinking that much in the future. Home or hospital birth? We had a home birth, and I'll talk about that soon, hopefully. And 21, planned C-section, epidural, natural birth. Since it was at home for Luther, it was natural, and then the other 2 had epidurals, but they were vaginal. 22, will you drink while pregnant? I did drink in the 3rd trimester with Joel and Judah. I drank like a glass of wine here and there. And 23, will you cloth diaper disposals? We cloth. Yay! Okay, we're through it, and with only 8 minutes. Yay! Good job, me. I will see you guys tomorrow.